Here we have a 2001 Polaris 500 Scrambler, 4-wheel drive, beadlock wheels, got some add-ons on it. Aluminum skid plate, aluminum A-arm guards, DG front bumper. It's got a Trail Tech device on it. This one left the key on. It's probably dead as fuck, but grab bar, hot seat performance muffler, and header pipe. Polaris Star hubcaps. Pretty nice little quad. Got kitties out here right now. He looks all pissed. Got to put a starter in it, which means got to require taking off the belt cover over here and the backing plate, and also take the seat off, take the air box out, and 2 bolts in it. Starter comes right out. Slide a new one back in. What you doing, kitty? What you doing? But next on this quad, we're probably going to put a steering stem in it instead of bars, because these are bent terribly bad. I mean, you can just tell by the headlight guard. I mean, it's supposed to sit flush with the lights pretty much. You're just all over the damn thing, aren't you? Yeah, we'll get around to it. Also got a couple stickers for the quad. A little walk around for you. Also has a Polaris Star shifter. Aren't you just angry? So your starter right there, and if my memory serves me correctly, you also got to take off this breather tube. You can probably see the bolt. Yep, here's the starter right here. So I gotta take the clutch breather off, and I guess you call this the backside clutch. These clutches have fans on them. This is what throws the hot air out of the clutch. This also helps throw hot air out of the clutch too. And so we'll get the belt cover pulled off. I've already got the air box and everything off. Time for a new air filter for sure. And another thing about these quads, you have to have an air box for them to run right. They're vacuum operated, carb vacuum operated slide, and they just will not run right without having that, I guess, kind of suction from a full air box. You can't run these without a lid. You can't run them without the snorkel. They have to have the full air box to have it to run right. And you can always swap them out for like a flat slide carb, flat slide PWK, something like that. If you want to get rid of the vacuum design, they also have fuel pumps, and you can honestly probably get rid of that too with a flat slide, because you really don't need a fuel pump for a vacuum fed carb. But the starter's right in there, if you can probably see it. We'll get the clutches and everything pulled off and see how hard it is to be. I don't know if this is the original starter for this quad or not. I don't quite remember. But 3/8 bolts. Check everything, make sure clutches and everything look good. I gotta throw some bolts in here. Looks like maybe they vibrated out or something. But yep, that should come right off. Very easy, very straightforward. You do have to have two special tools to get the starter out. You gotta have a clutch puller, and sometimes if you have ever had water and you never really cleaned it out very well, you also have to have a secondary puller, but most of the time you do not need the secondary puller. But 100% need a primary clutch puller. Not very expensive, fairly cheap. And I'll show you what it looks like once I get everything out over here. And this does have a HPD high stall aggressive clutch kit. And well, we'll go ahead and get everything pulled off of it, and I'll show you guys how to get the starter out. So the clutch cover was off. Very straightforward. Everything looks good in here. Clutch doesn't have any play. We've got good belt deflection. Just to take these belts off, it's really straightforward too. Kind of just work it around the top. Might need 2 hands for this. And basically just kind of roll your primary backwards a little bit, and they come right off. I mean, very straightforward. And for this, 13 mil, half, 5/8. And if you're running a high stall clutch, make sure you have a big spacer washer, because the spring's a little bit heavier and it'll want to pull the clutch back, and you'll have even higher engagement. Clutch spring won't be like, shift rate won't be right on your primary clutch. So I'll go ahead and get the clutches pulled off. I'll show you guys that special clutch puller tool that you have to have. It's very, you could probably honestly make it yourself if you need the thread pitch for the clutch and everything. And I'll get everything pulled off here. Also, these machines are very easy to service. Oil filters right here. Your engine drain plug right behind this cover under recoil. Well, yep, we'll go ahead and get these clutches pulled off, and show you guys that clutch puller. So here's what the tool looks like. Just goes right into the clutch like this. Just spin it in there. You need a fairly good sized impact to pull these clutches off, since they're what's it called? I guess kind of press fit. Maybe I'm probably using the whole entire wrong. I don't even know. But I will go grab a big 1/2 inch impact and come right off there. I'll show you. And this may squeal a little bit, so I don't have any oil on it. I probably should. Do that, and it hits against the crankshaft in there and pulls it. Use my other hand. There we go. So you hear that? Might squeak a little bit. Need to clean it up a little bit. It is pretty nutty, or pretty rusty. But just like that, come right off. Now we need to take this 3/8 bolt out right here. These are 11, 7/16. Make sure you do not lose these little spacer washers. This is what makes your belt alignment correct. Go ahead and take these off and set them so they don't end up coming off with the clutch cover and I lose them. And you also have these Phillips head screwdriver or Phillips head bolts. Good recommendation, you take whenever you're taking them out, don't try to put all the force on. Get a good maybe dead blow or just a hammer. Put the screwdriver in there and hit the back of the hammer, or screwdriver, excuse me. Been all over it today. But got some junk in there, and basically helps break them loose. And once I get that pulled off, the starter's right here. I believe this is a 10 mil. They take 10 mils, and the power wire right there is a 10 mil too. So pretty easy. On these bolts, I go through and man, are you tacking a box over there? But on these bolts, I always take them out and dang, jump on the sled now. Take these out with by hand, just so they don't break, because they are only 10 mil bolts. This one needs a little bit more. Fairly straightforward. You probably will need a screwdriver to wedge in behind the starter and the recoil back there to pop the O-ring out, because these do have O-rings in them. And there's your ground. Wedge that dude out of the way. Your power wire's right here. You do not want to cross those together. Did it on accident one time, and that makes a pretty big spark. But we'll get that power wire out, and I'll get the starter out, and I'll show you guys how to put it back in there. Don't you just climbing over everything. I might go ahead and actually try to pull the starter out with the power wire on it, because it looked like it'd be easier. So I took a mallet and screwdriver, went in here, and popped it out. Yeah, I guess it was right. It is going to be easier to get that. Let's see if it started. Oh yeah, starter's about locked up, and it sounds really noisy here. It might not even click anymore. Well, we gotta ground it out somewhere. Nothing. Probably doesn't also help that I don't have the best ground either. But I probably won't show how to put this starter in, like just how to put it in. I mean, you can figure it out yourself. Take the little cover off. And I'm gonna go ahead and hook the power wire, hook it right back into this starter. And if you can't get it in, best way, rubber mallet, lead hammer, something to not damage the back of that cover. And get that O-ring to seat in there. It honestly might slide right in there. It does have oil on it. I did put some oil on it. And just pop it in there. Do not try to push it in there with them bolts, because there's a chance you would break them off. And I'll show you. You get a little sound test at the end, since I'll be done. And this quad can come out, and the 416 will come in next, and that'll get finished up too. We got to do some more stuff to that one. And once we get that quad done, we should be good for Badlands. Badlands is in May, I believe. I'll get you a timeline and everything. Next video I'll do. I know I have been lacking on the content a little bit, but I've been really busy. Just got big snow, and I'm finally settling down a little bit. And I'm gonna start back on the YouTube stuff again. So I apologize for being so inconsistent on content, but I should be coming pretty close. Hoping to do maybe a video a week in the next couple months. And damn, somebody got a little rowdy. Yep, and behind this cover, it's just a 10 mil nut. Unhook it, throw it back onto that one, slide it back in there. And this is your ground wire. Always goes up here on the top bolt right there. And fairly straightforward. We'll get you a sound clip at the end. I probably won't show putting this all back together, because you pretty much put it back together exactly how you took it apart. And very easy, very straightforward. I mean, can't really fuck it up. And make sure you put your spacer disc back in behind the clutch so your belt alignment's right, because that can be a real chase. I've done that before. But yep, here's your little starter reduction gear in here to run your hits against your flywheel, like I don't even remember what they're called. But if you're mechanically inclined, you'd understand. But well, I'll get finishing this quad up, and I'll get you a little sound test at the end. Thank you guys for watching. Well, I went around in my parts bin to see if I could find kind of a matching seat to look good. Found a red 99 seat. Got everything back together. I'm pretty quick at it now. It's kind of just comes to me nature. Get a little sound test for you guys. Don't tell me the fucking battery just died. Ah, fuck. Well, I guess I could give you guys a sound test. Battery's completely dead as a door now. It always fires right up. It runs amazing. Hot seat performance exhaust. It sounds great. One of my favorite sound and four strokes out there. squad. Really nice one too. It does have some cracks in the plastics, but mechanically it's a really nice quad. And I think that seat looks a lot better than the gray and black one. That'll probably get used for some other build. All the lights work. Like I said, it needs a steering stem so damn bad. A set of handlebars too. But it's charging good. 14.6. Let's see if the electric start will work now. Yep. Always fired right up. I can't complain. We'll just have to get a new battery for it, and it should be ready to go. That's just idling 14, 14.2 seems like. That's really strong. Well, thank you guys for watching. I should have another video out sometime of the Red 400. And I'll show you guys what's going on with that one. We got some really good modifications and add-ons I'm going to do. I also forgot about something. I got one of my guys made me some stickers. I got a Hot Seat Performance one and a HVD Performance one. Pretty nice stickers. So here's what the stickers look like. Really, really nice remanufactured stickers. Hot Seat Performance one's probably one of my favorite looking ones. I've got a black and purple checkered flag and a white and purple checkered flag. Figure I'd mix match them. And 416's gonna get a couple of them stickers too. I got a hot seat silencer coming for it. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about the 416, because 416's kind of been a surprise in the making. Kind of been working on it here and then. And yep, really nice stickers. I thought they looked a little big, but I think they fit perfectly.